Hey, it's Hipster GW, and I want to teach you a lesson that took me way too long when working with Unreal to actually learn, which is how to clean up your print strings. Now, as you get better into game development, you'll realize that you shouldn't be throwing print strings all over the place because they're really hard to clean up and there's different ways to debug your code. But nonetheless, I still use them all the time, and especially when you're at the beginning level and even like an intermediate level like me, you're probably still using them quite a bit just to know what's going on inside your game. So here I had this game that I created a couple of weeks ago for another tutorial. We have these money stacks, and you see in the top left corner, we actually do keep track of how much money you have when you pick it up. But let's say that you haven't gotten to the point where you have the UI. So I'm just gonna take this and make it hidden. So we actually don't know how much money we're picking up. So you go up and you have no idea anymore. So you say, okay, in order to know if my function that runs that adds money to my wallet is actually running, well, I just want to know what the wallet is at all time. And the variable is called wallet in my example. So what you're probably going to do is do a print string here on event tick. This function helps me do my lookat. I did it in a previous tutorial, so you can ignore that. But we have tick here, and on tick we're going to run this print string. Here, I'll leave it like that. We're going to take out our variable. We're going to get our variable. We'll just plug it in, and it does a little convert node here. And you've probably done this, where you see, okay, cool. Well, we see that we have 10, but it's printing every frame. So every frame it adds on another one. And then whenever you actually go and update the value, you see it's showing, but you get the little cascade down thing, and it becomes hard to track multiple things. Let's say that we have multiple variables that we want to track at the same time that we're trying to use with our debug string here. Step 2 is maybe you figured this out. This is what I did for a while as well, which is if you're doing it off of event tick, you can take this delta second value here and plug this bad boy right in. This delta seconds is how long that specific frame is. So instead, event tick, which runs every frame, now gives the value of the print string of the length of that exact frame. So you see there's only one print string, and then you can go and you can actually see it update in real time, which if this is all you need and you're going right off of event tick, maybe that's the easiest way to do it. I'll still do it every once in a while. But let's say that this print string is running on a timer, or it's somewhere really far here that you don't feel like dragging this over. This is the part that took me so long. I didn't find this out until maybe like a year ago. There's this key node here in a print string. Now it's by default none, and if it's none, it just ignores the key. But if you give it a unique string, say wallet, because we're printing the wallet value, you see we aren't changing the duration. The duration is still 2 seconds, but it works exactly the same as it does whenever you include the delta seconds. The reason is because what this key does is it says, hey, you have this like unique key that identifies a string. If a current print string is already being printed and it's already on the screen and you want to print over top of it, it overrides it. Maybe that's a way to say it. Like overrides the previous string. So it essentially just makes it so that you can go and say, oh, look, I can have multiple print strings going on and multiple values at the same time. And then you can actually do it and clean up your print strings a ton. So hopefully this helped you. Hopefully you found this valuable. So hopefully this saves you a bunch of time. And if it did, leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know what other videos you want to see on Unreal Engine and Python, and I'll see you in the next video.